2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting. It's time for the NBA. D.A.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, some people.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then it's Holiday, and it's Forbes in at the 2 guard. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the 3. Here is Forbes. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Connaughton. Outside Holiday. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. The drive by Simmons. The rebound by the Bucks.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better. And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Oh, man, these fans are pumped. I expect them to be loud tonight. Should be a great game.
Now here is Harris. And it's Thibault in the corner. Back to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. And he makes that one. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Embiid kicks to Thibault. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Down low. Here's Harris. The offensive rebound. Embiid. And the layup's good off the glass.
Oh, how about the length of Embiid? I mean, it's tough to deal with. Outstanding, using it to gobble up offensive rebounds.
Holiday looking for an opening. Passes to Giannis. And stolen by Simmons. And Embiid with a clear path to the hoop. And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, I love how Embiid ran the floor there. I mean, he found his spot and finished strong.
Outside Holiday. And Embiid with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Outside Holiday.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
Left side Harris. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Harris has got his second basket of the game. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You can go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mention. Now here's Lopez.
Ready to shoot once he catches it. Lopez has tremendous confidence in his scoring ability.
Simmons passes to Milton. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And here's Harris from the arc. A rebound by the Bucks.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Holiday kicks to Connaughton. Pass to Forbes. The dish to Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Now here's Simmons. He feeds it to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Bucks trail by 6. Giannis passes to Holiday. Antetokounmpo kicks to Forbes. The wide open look here for Holiday. Good on the triple.
And you have to be right up on Holiday. When you're not, he's ready to take those quick shots.
Simmons dishes to Harris. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
The chemistry Embiid has with his guys. I mean, he seems to know exactly when to go for these alley-oops.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his first foul of the game. Knocked loose. Tucker the pass to Teague. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
5 to shoot. There's the pass to Portis. Embiid with the steal. Here's Thybulle. And here they go. And we reach the end of the first quarter. 76ers on top. They lead by 5. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And regarding the mental aspect,
definitely the game will slow down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
On the court for the Bucks, Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teague in at the 1. Now here's Middleton. Tucker finds Teague. And here is Portis. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
He's a real threat from those in-between spots. Portis is someone you got to be up on.
Outside, Scott. Back to Curry. Good on the shot.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Teague, the pass to Middleton. That's good, and so Teague with the assist.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Now, here's Maxey. Teague covering. Curry with a wide open look. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
DiVincenzo kicks to Teague. Back to DiVincenzo. Offline with his 3. The 76ers leading by 6.
And Dwight Howard, not the same 35-minute-a-game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that go small against him. I mean, he provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. I mean, he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up. Always an adventure from the line. One of the few blemishes on Howard's career.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Back to Giannis. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from 12. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game. On the wing, Scott. Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Connaughton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Maxey. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Maxey's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers. Holiday dishes to Giannis. Back to Holiday. The feed now to Antetokounmpo. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Curry finds Howard. Outside for Curry. Philadelphia moving the ball around. The three. No good that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. To the middle. Here's Giannis. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now here's Curry. 5 points in the game. Maxey passes to Curry. They double-team Curry. Here's Maxey. Feeds to Scott. Outside, Green. The tray. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Simmons against T. Goes up on the block. And Simmons with the nice bucket inside.
Puts it on the deck and takes it to the hoop. Simmons is one of the best at using the dribble to score.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Tucker finds DiVincenzo. Back to Tucker. Middleton outside. And the three off target. One-on-one here. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Offensive rebound.
Proving how legitimate of a threat he is inside. I mean, once Embiid gets it this close, it's all but over.
And we've reached halftime in this one. 76ers lead. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. At one stretch in the opening period. And that does it for our half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
For 3, Middleton. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Here's Middleton. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. To the inside. And Embiid with the block.
A stalwart on the defensive end. Embiid is superb at making his presence felt with blocks like that.
Here's Simmons. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Bobby Portis.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line. And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. He does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Now, here's Tucker. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Middleton. Top of the key. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Now here's Simmons. 6 points for him.
I mean, that's too easy for Simmons. I mean, the closer he gets to the bucket, the more dangerous he is.
Teague finds Middleton. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Here's Milton. 17-point lead, their biggest.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now here's Middleton. Pass to Teague. Just his first attempt. That one off the back iron and out. Philadelphia leading by 20. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Now, here's Green. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The shake. Lopez with the block.
Having to be careful around Lopez. He's solid at timing and leap up to block shots.
Curry gets the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And there it is for him. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. The difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Here's Howard. Good D by Lopez.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside. Doesn't have to break stride at all thanks to the money lead pass.
Philadelphia leading by 16. Here's Maxey. 51 seconds left to play here in the third. Shot clock at 5. Scott the pass to Maxey. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Bucks trail by 16. Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. Lopez with the ball. Giannis outside. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Now here's Curry. He's got 7. Buries it down low. Curry's got 9 points. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then it's Holiday, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint, here's Antetokounmpo, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A different look for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Maxey passes to Curry. Scott kicks to Curry. To the middle, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Love the aggressive mind state. Howard showing how authoritative he is inside.
Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. 11 feet away, and he drops that one in.
And to me, this is the perfect spot for a Giannis jump shot. Keeps the opponent honest.
Green left side. That one good for 2.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time.
Teague is checked in for Drew Holiday. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Outside Teague. Back to Antetokounmpo. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got 3 assists now in this one.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And Embiid gets it to go.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's an 18-point game. Knocked away. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Now, here's Thibault. He's covered closely. Outside for Simmons. Pass to Embiid. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
You can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. I mean, he's fantastic at seeing when one of his guys is open.
Outside Teague. Back to Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Outside Simmons. Now Embiid over Lopez. Embiid no good. Harris against Teague. And there's the pass to Giannis. Kicks it to Middleton. 6 to shoot. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Simmons got 7 rebounds in the game.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Philadelphia.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ben Simmons.
His vision and his ball movement impressed me the most. A tremendous night for him passing the basketball.
And Simmons slams it in.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Now here's Teague. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Middleton on the wing. Over Thibault. And again, the Bucks miss.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Harris inside. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. And all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Hawks on their way to the locker room earlier, hoping to...
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, D.A. Thanks. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the center position. Now, here's Thibault. Embiid inside. Capella's there. Embiid, no good. Atlanta with the ball. Outside, Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Hunter, no good. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And then Simmons slams it in.
A substantial, towering presence. Simmons creates second chance opportunities night in and night out.
Bogdanovich dishes to Young. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Hunter. Shot clock at 6. The feed to Young. No good on that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Passes it to Milton. Young against Harris. Lets it fly from 18. Good on the jump shot.
Just a solid all-around jump shooter. Tobias working over that mid-range area.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Young finds Bogdanovich. And the pass to Hunter. Back to Bogdanovich. The Hawks again can't hit. 76ers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Thibault, the pass to Harris. Over Collins. A fresh 14 for Philadelphia. Embiid dishes to Harris. Simmons, the bounce pass. Pass to Milton. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Harris missing again.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
And finished off by Collins.
That's next level vision. Young could probably lead the league in assists if that were his goal.
Simmons passes to Harris. To the inside, Embiid.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. 4-point game. Capella kicks to Young. Bobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic alley-oop jam. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well. And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Harris with it. He's picked up by Collins, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Harris. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Curry's checked in for Shake Milton. And Maxey's subbed in for Ben Simmons. Now, here's Hunter. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside Collins. 5 on the clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And that one's good. Hunter.
Perfect use of the pick and roll by Hunter. Rolling well after setting the screen.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Scott finds Curry. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Outside Williams. Pass to Herter. Shoots over Curry, and the shot is long.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
The 76ers shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Williams for 3. And so the first quarter is in the books. 76ers on top, up 5. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny that...
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Joel Embiid out there with Mike Scott. Then it's Curry. Then there's Maxey. And it's Green in at the small forward position. Williams with the steal. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Herter, defended by Scott. The kick out to Williams. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Harris is checked in for Mike Scott. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Danny Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. Milton the pass to Simmons. Up top, Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. Milton kicks to Simmons. Harris's shot is off. And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That is his first foul of the game. The Hawks trailing. Passes it to Herter. Williams against Simmons. The pass to Okongwu. Inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
Pass to Thybulle. Back to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Herter, defended by Milton. Herter passes to Okongwu. Reddish. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Thybulle finds Embiid. Here's Harris. Outside for Simmons. And stolen by Williams. Here's Herter. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul. For Atlanta, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Gallinari against Harris. Gallinari surveying the D. Here's Okongwu.
Great defense by Harris. He put in the effort to contest that shot.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Williams' shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And the dunk by Embiid.
And check out Embiid's athleticism. Just because he's big doesn't mean he can't move.
Williams passes to Gallinari. Down low and stolen by Harris. And here's the break. Hilton the pass to Harris. With the shot. Embiid dishes to Simmons. Williams with the block. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Atlanta shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
With size in the backcourt, it's such an advantage. Kevin Herter is 6'6" with a long frame.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Reddish. And it's Bogdanovich in for Lou Williams. Outside for Curry. The 76ers with another miss. With 4 seconds on the clock. And foul on the shot. So, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to... For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. At its highest, their lead topped out.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Curry. The 10-footer finds the target. And the 76ers lead by 2. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great, great human being.
And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Maxey passes to Howard. Now, here's Maxey. Back to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And these dunk attempts are just too easy for Howard. All he has to do is rise up, and he's golden.
Young outside. Out left to the wing. Pocket two. Maxey grabs the miss. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Curry with a wide open look. They get it again. A nice shot by Howard. Now it's a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
Howard really brings it on the offensive glass, using that wide wingspan to come up with those loose balls.
Back to Young. A 3-ball. Here's Collins. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Howard. Philadelphia leading by 4. It's Curry outside. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's a smart move to pull up for a 3 on the break. Defenses usually pack the paint and forget to guard the outside jump shot.
Young dishes to Capella. They need this, and it's laid up and in by Young. Young's got his second bucket.
Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look.
Pass to Green. Count it. Green's got the lead up to 7 now for the 76ers.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Collins kicks to Capella. Here's Young. Excellent D from Howard.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Scott against Collins. Capella. Good D by Howard. The 76ers leading by 7. Green, the pass to Scott. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Hawks have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Passes it to Maxey. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Here's Young. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. And a miss there on the triple. Now, here's Scott. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
76ers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Harris inside the line.
Impressive defense by Gallinari. He has some size, and he has good instinct.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back to the action after this word. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so in the game for the 76ers, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Simmons. And it's Thibault in at small forward. Thibault with the ball. Right side Simmons, cloak loose, and stolen by Dunn. Over Milton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Drawing fouls, something Chris Dunn did a great job of in college. Nice to see him doing it at the pro level.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Yeah, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
The pass to Okongwu. To the middle. And Okongwu slams it in.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
And here is Simmons. Pass to Thibault. Outside, Simmons. He feeds it to Embiid. From down in the low post, it goes. Embiid's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers. Gallinari outside. Back to Dunn. Pass to Herter. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Thibault.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
Now here's Embiid. Tight defense on him. Pass to Simmons. Clock at 6. Harris kicks to Milton. Outside for Simmons. They get it back. The 3. That one doesn't go.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Gallinari passes to Herter. And it's off from 3-point range. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Tipped away. Gallinari with it. Outguarded by Simmons. Fast break. The Hawks. Gallinari leading the charge. All alone. And off the left side of the rim. And it swirls in for him.
That's a beautiful play call. Gallinari is dangerous off the catch because it allows him to get his shot in rhythm.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And the Hawks making a change here. Capella's checked in. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for Shake Milton. Harris up top. Capella covering. Here's Embiid. Good. And Harris gets the assist. And the 76ers lead by 8.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
A minute 20 left in the 4th. Here's Herter. Here's Capella. No good off the back of the rim. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 9.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Reddish. And Trae Young subbed in for Kevin Herter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Atlanta making some changes. John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. And Tony Snell subbed in for Dunn. Looking to get it going. And scoring with the play inside is Young.
With that tight handle, Trae Young can get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
Harris outside. For the three. The 76ers again can't hit it. It's Young on the wing, guarded by Kerr. Collins wide open, he fires. Here's Capella. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Back to Simmons. He dishes it to Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. The drive by Simmons. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I admire Simmons' ability inside. That's where he's an elite finisher.
Here's Young. Lays it up off the glass.
Incredible competitor. Trae Young always wants to be the one to take this shot.
So the 76ers win it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team. Now it's in.
Hey, Kevin.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the center filling out the middle. And for the Bucks, they've got Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Bobby Portis, and it's Connaughton in at the 3 spot. Now here's Bogdanovich to the left wing. Here's Collins. Giannis grabs the miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And Forbes kicks to Connaughton. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Double by Bogdanovich. Portis. And he banks in the layup. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
A nice shot by Young.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Forbes. Now here is Holiday over Bogdanovich. The shot by Holiday, no good. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
Holiday looking over the floor. Back to Giannis. 6 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Passes it to Young. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. It's rebounded by Portis.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Here's Giannis. Pass to Portis, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Giannis outside. To the inside. Goes back up. Second shot opportunity. There's Portis. Now the pass to Connaughton. Kicks to Forbes. Shot clock at 6. Giannis passes to Portis. Back to Giannis. And at last they get one to fall.
The patience that Antetokounmpo plays with is really impressive for such a young guy. I mean, he doesn't rush anything.
Young passes to Collins. Here's Bogdanovich, and the shot goes in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here is Holiday. Outside Portis. Pass to Forbes. He kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Passes it to Connaughton. Launches it. Rebounded by the Hawks. Young looking around. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Capella. Here's Hunter. Back to Capella. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Antetokounmpo. A second chance effort. Left side Portis. Over Collins. That one wide left.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Over to the wing. Young inside. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 4th rebound in this one. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Atlanta on D. To the paint. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screens, and he knows when to give it up.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. Shoots over Portis. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Now, Antetokounmpo. Over Collins. Just 3 on the clock. And the dunk by Giannis.
Hey, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league-wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the... Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis, who explained the origin.
I think the underdog story, started.
And Greg, playing with a chip on his shoulder, has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court right now for the Hawks. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's done in at the point. Great touch on the 16-footer. Middleton's got the lead up to 2 now for Milwaukee.
Yeah, when you shoot the ball as well as Middleton does, you want to be hungry in looking for your shots. I mean, shot hungry is a good thing when you've got the stroke that he has, mid-range and long distance.
And up the court come the Bucks. On the break, Middleton leading the charge. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shot clock at 5. Here's Middleton. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
I think Middleton is absolutely dynamic when he's involved in the pick and roll. He's really skilled at his decision-making. He knows when to pass and when to shoot.
Now, here's Dunn. Here's the dish to Gallinari. Feeds it to Okongwu. Dunn outside. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by T.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's T. Back to Lopez. A steal. 3 on 3. Pass to Dunn. Lopez against Gallinari. He feeds it to Okongwu. And here is Dunn. Dishes to Okongwu. And it goes down 2 points. Okongwu's now got 4 points in the quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's Lopez. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Tucker, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold. And anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Here's Herter. Here's Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That was simply a matter of the quickness of Williams causing that foul. We'll see if he can cash in at the line.
And so he hits both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Middleton outside. There's the pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Middleton. Inside. Fades away. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Here's Herter, defended by DiVincenzo. Herter, no good. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Bucks leading by 3. DiVincenzo with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Now, here's Tucker. Pass to Teague. Middleton outside. From deep three-point range. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. Gallinari passes to Williams. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Here's Middleton. Reddish grabs the rebound. Hawks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Now here's Middleton. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And again, the Bucks miss. It's Williams with the drive. Banked in off the glass. And now a 3-point Hawks lead.
Quick off the dribble. Gets a step on the nearest defender. Bye-bye, says Williams.
From deep. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams. That's all for now. Say goodbye to...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
We've got Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo is out there with Holiday, and it's Forbes in at the 2. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Now here's Giannis. The kick out to Holiday. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those. Those kinds of turnovers.
Atlanta leading by 3. Bogdanovich finds Young. Out to the right wing. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Forbes with the rebound. Bucks shooting the ball at 42%. Antetokounmpo against Collins. And it's Giannis missing. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Outside Collins. Here's Hunter. The feed to Capella. And the jam by Capella.
How about the force of that dunk by Capella? Wow.
Bucks trail by 5. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Outside Holiday. To the inside. And to Tacumbo. And the dunk by Giannis.
A shifty player who really thrives on making the right play. Holiday sure runs a smooth pick and roll.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Now Young. Passes to Capella.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury. Never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And, you know, one of the things you admire most about Clint Capella is that he plays to his strengths. He doesn't do stuff that he can't do. An athletic big man who, in that way, is similar to DeAndre Jordan.
Here's Portis. That shot misses. And Atlanta will come the other way. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young. And Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Here's Holiday following the basket by Trae Young. Capella finds Collins. The Hawks working the ball around. Pass to Hunter. Here's Collins. Young outside. Feeds it to Capella. Great D that time from Portis. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Atlanta making some changes. Teague surveying the D. And stolen by Dunn. On up the court. Okongwu's shot is good.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Middleton on the wing, and the jumper falls for him. Middleton's got 6. There's 1:17 left in the third. And here is Dunn. And the pass to Okongwu. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
Teague against Dunn. And it's slammed in by Teague.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Here's Okongwu after the basket by Milwaukee. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Bucks trail by 7. Teague, the pass to DiVincenzo.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
Here's Dunn. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Herter. Steps back and fires. They grab their own miss.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time.
And so it's Atlanta heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get right back to the action when we return. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court for Atlanta, on the wings, Herder and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's done in at the 1. And some changes here for the Bucks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Drew Holiday in for Jeff T. Back to Antetokounmpo. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Holiday against Dunn. 4 on the shot clock. Baseline jumper. No good that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. He feeds it to Okongwu. Gallinari on the wing. To the middle. The shot by Okongwu. No good. Bucks trail by 9. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Bounce pass, Holiday. Antetokounmpo inside. He's guarded by Collins. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Collins. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Collins.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
Young with the ball. Outside, Bogdanovich. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Holiday with the defensive effort.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. Back to Giannis. Holiday left side. He's looking for Portis and finds him. To the paint. 9 feet out. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Shots good from Young.
This is what the crowd comes to see. Young has that it factor.
Outside Holiday. Giannis right side. Pass to DiVincenzo. Floats it up for Giannis. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Young. Steps back and drains the jump shot. Young's got the lead up to 12 now for the Hawks. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Lots of room. Milwaukee with the rebound. Portis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. It's stolen by Capella. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Young passes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
You know, for his size, Capella is quite graceful. I mean, he's not a stationary big man by any means. An excellent scorer off drives.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. To halt the run, here's Portis. A putback. Rebound by the Hawks. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here. And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Atlanta.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Onyeka Okongwu.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
At the line, your box.
And so he makes both from the line. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young with the ball. Picked up by Portis. Takes the three. Young's shot is off. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's DiVincenzo. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Man, what a special player Antetokounmpo is, sharing the sugar there. The vision he showed, nice job finding the open man.
Bounce pass, Bogdanovich. From the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are all ready.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. The 76ers anxious to get off the bus and get down to business. A look from earlier as they arrived at the arena. Downtown. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Thibault in at the small forward position. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Portis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Simmons kicks to Thibault. Simmons passes to Embiid. Simmons dishes to Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. Here's Simmons. Stolen by Middleton. Now here's DiVincenzo. Defended by Thibault.
A great floor awareness as Antetokounmpo has a sense for when the D has overcommitted or shifted his way, and then he finds where his teammate is open on the floor.
Now here's Simmons. For 3, Harris. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them. For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Embiid kicks to Harris. Offensive rebound. And a wide open look for Simmons. No good with the triple. Deflects the pass. Pass to Giannis.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. From deep three-point range, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Milton with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Milton the pass to Embiid. Here's the three. The shot misses. So Milwaukee will take it the other way.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5 in that rim shrinking.
And I love the fact that he didn't try to take on the defense by himself. Great pass on the move. And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Embiid kicks to Harris. Clock at 4. Hands it from downtown.
A solid three-point marksman. Harris has that inside-outside offensive game.
Outside Holiday. Fast break Philadelphia. Goes up. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Outside Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. He dishes it to Giannis. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Giannis scores inside. One of the best in the business at getting his feet wet in the paint. And a strong feel for the attack that time.
Now here's Thibault. And here's Harris from the arc. Embiid, the pass to Harris. Back to Embiid. Another shot. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 4-point game. DiVincenzo with it. Back to Giannis. The pass to Holiday. 5 to shoot. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
That's a great drive from Drew Holiday, using that blazing speed to his advantage.
Bounce pass for Milton. And they double up Embiid. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Harris kicks to Thibault. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Bucks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Back to Holiday. Down low. Here's Portis, and it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
1 second left. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. 76. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set it.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day, you.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
Brook Lopez is out there with P.J. Tucker. And there's Teague, and it's Forbes in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now here's Teague. Kicks it to Tucker. A baseline J. Scott pulls it in.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
They get it back, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, that's when you love to see the strength of Dwight Howard marching through the defense and just ripping away the second chance opportunity for an easy score.
Now here's Teague. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Tucker. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Nora to the inside, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The 76ers leading by 6. Outside Curry. To the middle. Here's Scott. Outside for Curry. Takes a 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Now Tucker. Pass to Nora. And the foul on Mike Scott. That is his first foul of the game. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here is Forbes, guarded by Curry. Just 4 to shoot. Now here's Tucker, and it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. Hey, Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Now here's Teague. Dwight Howard missing his last shot. Back to Lopez. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Teague can't hit. Philadelphia leading by 6. Outside Green. Here's Maxey. The kick out to Scott. Beyond the arc. Warog grabs the board. And the Bucks with possession here. In the second quarter, held scoreless.
Really impressive to see Jeff Teague really taking off there on that dunk.
And here's Maxey. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Forbes the pass to Lopez. Here is Forbes. T kicks it to Tucker. And stolen by Scott. He's all alone. Jumps up. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Now, Dwight Howard, one of the biggest targets in transition. You can't allow him to get where he wants to go without resistance.
Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And what makes Jeff Teague such a tough cover is his skill in drawing fouls.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Passes it to Harris. This one for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, he might not be the biggest guy out there, but he's willing to rip that rim off.
Got it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. And we know that Joel Embiid is one of the best centers in the league. And that does it for our halftime.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Tobias Harris. He has really been playing well.
There is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, I don't know if you have enough game plans to slow him down. How do you guard a guy that good?
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. Now here's DiVincenzo. Dishes it to Middleton. Shoots over Embiid. Middleton can't get it to go.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
They get it again. And stolen by Portis. Fast break, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo running. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 3 assists in the game. And Simmons kicks to Harris. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Holiday. Defended by Milton. And the dunk by Giannis.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Simmons with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Thibault, the pass to Embiid. And he gets the bucket.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He has 5. He feeds it to Holiday. Middleton on the wing. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. It doesn't go for him. Now the 76ers take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. And that one's good. Thibault. And now it's an 8-point 76ers lead.
We wasted absolutely no time getting the ball up the court. Great instincts in transition.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. The kick out to Holiday over Harris. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Simmons inside the 1. High post, Embiid. Simmons on the wing. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Milton. Outside, Simmons. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Harris. And the layup's good off the glass. Harris has got 8.
Well, Tobias just going strong that time.
Bucks trail by 10. Holiday left side. DiVincenzo finds Holiday. Giannis high post. Shot clock at 3 to stop the drought. No good on the shot. Simmons with the defensive effort. And it's Harris with the ball for the 76ers. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. The 17-footer. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Scott against Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo, those long strides and then fearless in his attack.
55 seconds left in the third quarter. Maxey passes to Green. Inside, it's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And now the fast break, Middleton with the ball. The kick out to Holiday. Milwaukee getting another chance here. Portis, the pass to DiVincenzo. Rocket 6. Portis against Green. It's stolen by Green. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And it's sent back by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard still makes you think about your shot attempts. Easily leaping up to throw that one away.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Howard against Lopez. An easy 2 points on the layup. Lopez has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Now Howard. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. 76ers on top, up 8. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. They've got Brook Lopez teed out there with P.J. Tucker, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And here they come. Here's Maxey. Outside for Curry. On the wing, Scott. Fires from deep. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
The 76ers leading by 8. Here's Maxey. Outside for Curry. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's his first foul. Here's Maxey. Feeds it to Howard. There's the triple. Wara grabs the board. Wara's got 4 rebounds in this game. The kick out to Teague. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Philadelphia's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Outside Curry. And there's the pass to Green. Launches a 3. And the 76ers get it back.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Maxey passes to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Kept alive. Here's Howard. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Bucks trail by 8, and so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Down low, and stolen by Simmons. For the finish, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there are so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Now the 76ers on the break. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Well, you go in there weak like that, and a guy like Giannis with his length is going to throw it away.
Bucks trail by 11. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
'76ers on defense. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. A shot by Middleton, wide open. Off target from outside. Now the 76ers on the break. Milton finds Embiid. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength, Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Outside Holiday. Over Thibault. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
And Embiid drops them both. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the 76ers.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Joel Embiid.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Milton grabs the board. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely...
Oh, that was huge!
Incredible. And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Well, a little bit each year, Giannis gets fouled at a higher and higher clip. That shows about how much more aggressive and how much more confident and how much more usage he's had through his first few seasons.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Curry's checked in to the right side. Lopez with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's DiVincenzo. Lays it up off the glass.
Capitalizing on the era, grinding out points. You gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
Now here's Simmons. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like... And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare before we get going.
Hey, Kevin.
With this
growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, D.A. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And for Philadelphia, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the 3. Now here's Bogdanovich. Nice open look, but it's no good.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving them.
Harris outside. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Shot clock at 2. Here's Bogdanovich. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. First quarter, just over a minute played. To the left side wing. Embiid finds Simmons. Back to Embiid. And the 76ers get it back. Tries again. And Simmons with the nice bucket inside.
You can't let Simmons roam free on the offensive board. He's adept at burning the defense with his athleticism.
To the inside. And the rejection by Embiid. Now the 76ers on the break. Simmons passes to Thibault. Stolen by Collins. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Collins is running. Young's shot is good.
And they can breathe a little easier on their fourth shot. They finally hit the target.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Simmons passes to Embiid. Lays it up and banks it in.
Proving how legitimate of a threat he is inside. I mean, once Embiid gets it this close, it's all but over.
And there's a foul. It'll go on Shake Milton. That's his first foul. Philadelphia on deep. Here's Young. Makes it off the glass. Young's got his second basket.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Milton. Now here's Thibault. Back to Milton. Ball's knocked loose. 6 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Embiid. Rebound Atlanta.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Hawks making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. To the wing on the left. Hunter, no one around him. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Harris looking it over. He dishes it to Embiid. Fouled in the act of shooting. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Maxey. Outside Curry. Lets the three fly. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 3. Here's Hunter. Good D by Embiid. 76ers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And a deep 3 from Curry. Another miss by Philadelphia. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Young. The second effort. Capella dishes to Young. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Let's go. That one a little long. Hawks have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Okongwu's shot is good.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look.
Curry outside. No good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Hawks on top. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Atlanta. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's done in at the 1 spot. The 76ers shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, a second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. 4 on the clock. Harris against Gallinari. The 76ers trail by 3, pushing it up. Here's Simmons, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's just the sheer strength of Simmons. You want to try to tie him down? He's going to fight hard for every bucket.
Philadelphia shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here. The Hawks shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Passes it to Okongwu. To the paint. And 2 free throws coming up. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Embiid, and he converts the layup. Embiid's got 6.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaway.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Milton. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Reddish. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Out to Gallinari. To the middle, over Harris. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Young. Atlanta again missing. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And he goes big with the dunk right on top of John Collins.
How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
Young left side to the paint and stolen by Simmons. Here's Embiid, and again it's Philadelphia.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside Bogdanovich, and that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Here's Bogdanovich. Excellent D from Howard.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been easy lay.
Green passes to Curry, and Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Curry way outside. No good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. To end the cold streak, and Bogdanovich lays it in. Bogdanovich has got his first points of the game.
Nimble moves on the drive from Bogdanovich. I mean, making it tough for the defenders to stay on him.
Curry passes to Scott. Back to Curry. Inside, it's tipped. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here is Young. And yes, it's good. Young's got 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
23 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Curry with the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got the lead up to 5 now for Philadelphia.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Capella. And sent back by Howard.
Howard, one of the most feared rim protectors in the league.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They did give up a couple. Thanks for joining.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Howard is out there with Scott. Then it's Curry. Then there's Maxey. And it's Green in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. And the basket by Curry.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
All right, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, and that doesn't constitute defense.
The pass to Bogdanovich. To the inside. Capella kicks to Hunter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misses the step-back jump shot.
Oh, the defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now, here is Young. He has 6. Kicks it out to Collins. He feeds it to Capella. He can't get it to go. Now the 76ers take it the other way. And now Philadelphia on the break. Curry deciding where to go with it. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's Scott. Outside for Curry. It's up a 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight, and so they choose to intentionally foul. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. And stolen by Dunn. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. Over Milton. Dunn misses. Philadelphia leading by 7. Milton the pass to Thibault. The offensive rebound. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 10.
Oh, you better know where Embiid is. I mean, when you lose sight of him, he'll kill you on the boards.
Dunn dishes to Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Here's Harris following the bucket by the Hawks. Down low, clock at 4. Embiid by Simmons. 14 feet away. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And you, at this point, you got to feel like you have a good idea of who Chris Dunn is as a player. A very solid option to bring in off the bench.
Yeah, Jay, he's a great facilitator, and he looks to pass first. A plus defender as well. But to be a starter, you need to be a threat to score at the PG position, and that's just not done. You got to admire the awareness Bogdanovich possesses. I mean, solid at realizing when the D has left someone open.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Pass to Milton. Now Thibault, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. So both teams changing it up here. The Hawks trail by 5. Williams with the ball. Over in the corner, Reddish. 32 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Herter. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now here's Curry. 5 points in the game. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Jacks up a 3. Not going to go that time. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. 76ers ahead. They're up by 3. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so in the game for the Hawks, they've got Tony Snell. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. Then it's Williams. And it's Herter in at the 2 spot.
And just a fluid offensive talent with really a knack for getting to his spots. Williams so hard to keep up with.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. Okongwu, the pass to Snell. Now Williams. Gallinari on the wing. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Shot clock at 6. Here's Herter. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Maxey makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Herter. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The 76ers leading by 3. Here is Howard. He kicks to Curry. And here's Maxey. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. And finished off by Scott.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
This is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. Gotta love it.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Outside Curry. Got a piece of it. Here's Howard. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 6th rebound on the night. And Herter gets it to go. Now just a 1-point 76ers lead.
Oh, great feed by Snell. I mean, using that experience he's gained in this league to see the court well.
Howard kicks to Curry. 13 feet away. Second shot opportunity. They kick it out to Green. Up top, Curry. Lets it go with the 3. Outside, Green. Now, here's Maxey. Outside for Curry. They shoot again. Atlanta with the rebound. Okongwu's now got his 7th rebound here tonight. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Then for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Trae Young comes in for Kevin Huerter. And it's done in for Lou Williams. Here's Capella. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Dish now to Embiid. 9 feet out. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. It's Young on the wing. Out to Gallinari. Done outside. 3 on the clock. High, arcing shot. Headshot off. Simmons with the defensive effort. Harris passes to Milton.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Young with the ball. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That one on Harris.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Collins comes in for Gallinari. And it's Reddish in for Tony Snell. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Harris against Collins. Harris outside. Pass to Thibault. Here's Milton. Lets it go from deep. Off target from downtown. Now Dunn. Good!
And Dunn is just a clutch performer. This guy knows how to step up when it matters most.
And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center position. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Young, and it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Now, here's Collins. Young taking his time here. 6 to shoot. Capella kicks to Collins. And it's Capella missing. On offense, here are the Bucks.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
Hunter, the pass to Bogdanovich. Wide open look. Yep, it counts. Bogdanovich has got his team on the board to start the game for the Hawks.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
And Holiday kicks to Lopez. Here's DiVincenzo. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Sinks the triple.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Young finds Bogdanovich. Back to Young. From downtown, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to Giannis. Back to Holiday. That one goes. Count it.
This is where Holiday's really improved, working off ball and sinking jump shots.
Now Young. Collins passes to Young. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Young's got 5.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here is Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Kicks it down to Middleton. From past the arc. The shot. No good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Collins passes to Young. Another 3 for Atlanta. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Now, here is Young, following the shot by Drew Holiday. Hunter dishes to Capella. In the corner, it's Hunter. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Bucks trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Holiday looking for an opening. Back to Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Stolen by Collins. There's the lob to the hoop, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Basket good.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
.35 seconds left here in the first quarter. Young with the ball. He's got 8. Shoots the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks trail by 8. Fast break. Here they come. Here's DiVincenzo. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Now here's Capella. On deep, Collins. Here's Hunter. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that does it for the first quarter. Hawks. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Bucks, they've got Portis. Teague out there with P.J. Tucker, and it's Forbes in at the 2. Now, here's Reddish. Jeff Teague unable to get his shot to go. Molinari passes to Herter. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Following up on the miss, one thing about Gallinari, cannot question his work ethic.
The pass to Forbes. Back to Teague. Outside Portis. Over Reddish. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Reddish. And now Williams running the floor all by himself. Pass to Herter. Here's Reddish. And that one goes long. Bucks trail by 10. Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But, Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
You know, Reddish caught up to the speed of the NBA, found his shot, and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust.
Now here's Teague after the miss from Cam Reddish. 5 on the clock. Portis kicks to Teague. Over Williams, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Passes it to Herter. So here's Gallinari. His three-pointers off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Reddish the pass to Herter. 6 on the shot clock. Okongwu kicks to Reddish. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Bucks trail by 10. Over in the corner, Portis. Here is Forbes. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The kick out to Teague. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here, and Portis throws it down.
Bobby Portis, when he's rolling to the basket, he's now under more control.
Outside Williams. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. They swipe it. And now it's Teague running. He can go all the way. With the second effort, here's Tucker. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Great look by Portis. For a young player, he really understands what they're trying to do.
1:31 left in the first half. Molinari passes to Williams. 5 to shoot. Milwaukee with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. There's the lob into the Kumbo.
Long and wiry. Drew Holiday, tough to contain when he runs the pick and roll. Draws the defense attention, then drops the dime.
Here's Young. That shot, no good. And Milwaukee the other way now. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Hunter grabs the miss. Atlanta leading by 4. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Fantastic move by John Collins. If you give him an opening, he will attack off the bounce.
Holiday with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Shot from 16. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off. Very smooth finish with the finger roll.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Giannis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Giannis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday stand.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He had 10 points and 1 assist. And that'll do.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the 5. Home in the paint. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Trae Young is so good in transition. Just has a great feel to make an impact.
Middleton finds Lopez. To the inside. And to Kumbo. And Giannis throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. It's Solenbad to Kumbo. Oh, and here we go. On to Kumbo. Nobody but look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing. And look at the elevation.
And an incredible display of awareness there. Giannis, a great read on the defensive end and understands this team wants to run.
Young is double. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
For 3, Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Collins with some nice D. Moving it up. Fires the 3. Capella. Great positioning on the putback. And it's an 8-point Hawks lead.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Middleton looking it over. Inside, it's tipped. It's stolen by Capella. Collins passes to Young. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. The pass to Williams. It's blocked.
Great size by Bobby Portis. Would love to see him block more shots, but he got all of that one.
He feeds it to Tucker. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Now just a 4-point Atlanta lead.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Williams dishes to Gallinari. Pass to Herter. The Hawks working the ball around. Pocket 6 goes up from the top of the key. The rebound by the Bucks. Portis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Forbes. Off target from 3-point range. The Hawks leading by 4. To the left wing. Back to Herter. Dishes it to Okongwu. Count that bucket. Okongwu's now got his first basket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Passes it to Tucker. Outside Teague. Pass to Portis. And here's Tucker. And the pass to Forbes. Back to Tucker from deep. Offensive rebound.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Williams against Teague. Outside Williams. Over to the left wing. Here is Forbes. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Hawks on top. They lead by 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Teague, and it's Nora in at the 3 slot. Here's Williams, back to Herter. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here is Forbes to take the lead, to tie it up. The kick out to Teague. Goes back up, and that's 2 points on the layup. Forbes has got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Bucks.
I'll tell you, Forbes doesn't spend a lot of time in the paint, but that was a convincing move.
Here's Williams, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 2.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Teague, the pass to Nora. To the middle. Gallinari with the steal. And now Williams running the floor all by himself. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. And Tucker kicks to T. Over in the corner, Portis. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Teague to take the lead. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Herter gets it to go.
This is where Herter's toughness comes into play. Inside against physical D.
Bucks trail by 4. Now Teague. Passes to Forbes. Aston Moore. For 3. Forbes can't get it to go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. That one goes in. Teague with the ball. And he commits the intentional foul. Both teams deciding to change it up. Now here's Young. Middleton left side. Over Hunter. And the Bucks miss again.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Bogdanovich wide open. No good on the 3. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Young against DiVincenzo. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last.
Oh, my goodness, he's kicking himself. You know, that's a critical time to commit a turnover. No telling how that error will ultimately play out.
Giannis outside. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Young left side. And it's sent back by Lopez.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
Tony Snell's checked in for Atlanta. Bucks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Outside Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo to take the lead. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. So it's Atlanta now. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Collins. He kicks it to Young. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Giannis.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
You know what? Their focus right now, every possession has to yield points.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
To win the game. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. The Bucks shooting 47%, pretty solid. Giannis dishes to Holiday. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez, and they take the lead. Lopez has got the first basket here in overtime for Milwaukee. Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Stolen by Holiday. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. DiVincenzo finds Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Bogdanovich left side. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Middleton. Lopez outside. Middleton on the wing. On the wing, DiVincenzo. No good from outside. The Hawks trail by 4. Capella goes in, and the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Collins. Kevin Huerter comes in for Trae Young. And it's done in for Bogdanovich. Here's Giannis. Sinks that one from the post. Giannis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Huerter, money!
Big-time opportunity for Kevin, and he does not disappoint. Wow.
And here's Holiday. Poliner inside. And Capella sends it back. One-on-one fast break. Done with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Atlanta. Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks.
Cool under pressure. Terrific job nailing those 2 free throws there.
On against Holiday. There's Portis. It falls!
Beautiful by Bobby Portis. Catches it in rhythm, and we know about the confidence he has.
Now, here's Hunter. Antetokounmpo defending. Now the Bucks moving it up. Holiday is running. In the corner, Middleton with it. Antetokounmpo against Dunn. And there's the pass to Portis. Rebounded by Capella. Atlanta calls timeout. They trail by 2. 5 seconds left in the first overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
And the Hawks with possession here. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Incredible. Often the smallest guy on the floor, Young consistently comes up with the biggest plays.
Timeout called the Bucks. 1 second left in overtime. Count it.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
It's stolen bound to Tacumbo. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. All right, David, great